We are live. Okay, just going to give it a couple of minutes. Make sure everything's working. All right. I think that's it. Turn that off. The echo should stop. Leave that one up. Okay. Right. All right. Yeah. It's just Jerry texting me. She's just finished. Oh. Texted the wrong person. She's texting Jerry. I think she's just finishing work. I'm just gonna ramble on anyway. Nobody's showing up yet, so hi there. Rangi here. I'm just gonna do a hangout today on the system that we are teaching other people and we are learning as well. Like I said in my post, I've got no idea what we're gonna really, or what I'm really going to talk about yet, but I think I've got something in my brain to come out. I'm just gonna go with it. Hang on, let me take this phone call. Yo. 7:28. All right, mate. All good. I'll text him and tell him you're coming up. No, you'll be right, bro. You'll know what to do. You're all right. Good boy. Yeah, bro. Chat. I just have to send a quick message. There's nobody on yet, so just talking to myself like I thought I would be. I was trying to be more organized before this time. All good. I'll be a multitasker. Okay. Right. Good thing is if you watch the replay, you can skip all the beginning bit where I'm pissing around. Well, I'm still trying to put together things in my brain while everybody else is asking me other questions. Okay. She'll be right. We'll get there. I'm having a bourbon, by the way. This is the end of my work day, so that's why I scheduled the hangout for this hour. Now, I've got a funny feeling I'm going to be talking for at least a half an hour before a couple of people show up. So where to start? Where to start? Sorry about this. It's just Jerry asking for the link, I think, so she can listen in on the way home. As you can see, I'm not a professional. I'm just learning how the game works, but have a very good understanding about it at the moment. Let me roll a ciggy here, and while I think about what to start on. See? Okay, I'm going to put this thing on silent so I can chatterbox away to the camera to myself at the moment. Okay, what we are doing, why we are doing it, how do we know it's going to work? Now my mum's trying to ring me. Okay. Yes, basically I'm going to just ramble on and blurt out about those types of things, why we're doing this in the first place. I might as well start at the very beginning. What made us even look into this in the first place? Well, what made us look into this in the first place was Jerry's sister. Jerry's sister was asking us to join her in a program. Now, this particular program only cost $18 to join, and Jerry came to me and goes, we should join this program because you can make money off it if you can do this and this and this. And I was like, okay, well, that sounds all right. $18, that's not much to lose. $18, that's not much to lose, you know. And Mr. Tight Ass over here, or Rangy, turns around and goes, no, piss off. I don't want to waste $18 on that, fully not understanding and not knowing what it was at the time, of course. But I also didn't know how I was going to fill the downline on it when I don't like to go out and and do that. I've never done that sort of thing. I'm not a sales type person, and I don't do that sort of thing. But give me a second. Just trying to sort a couple of other things out at the same time. Okay. Yes. Well, I didn't want to join this $18 program because, to me, I didn't know how I was going to fill that first 4. At first, it was just that. At first, it was just that first 4, you know, and that's all you need. That's all you really need if you can find a good team to grow inside this business. Now, this program that I'm talking about, if you don't know it, is Four Corners. And I didn't want to join Four Corners because I didn't know how I was going to fill this downline. And I couldn't see how we were going to fill this downline. So Mr. Smartass here goes and does a little bit of homework, and I find one of the, well, at the moment now, he is the #1 guy in the world at Four Corners. And not knowing everything that I know now, but realizing it now, that to be successful at any one thing, you have to go and find the person that is the best at that thing and follow them and do what they do. Now, the guy I happened to come across while I was doing my homework and my due diligence on this making money online, and well, at the time wasn't even making money online, it was just, we should join this program so that we can try and make some extra money off it, sort of thing, not knowing how we were going to do it in the first place. But anyway, while I was doing my little bit of homework and looking this thing up, and I come across our sponsor, the guy that we ended up going under, and that's Frank Calabro. We went under Frank because after I looked into who Frank was and saw what he was doing and how he was doing it, and understood the process of what he was doing, I, in my brain, saw that that was pretty easy to do. And it only took a little bit of homework to understand what he was doing. For me, I picked it up really fast, and the more homework I'd done on it, the better I got at it. And the reason we joined Frank was because, yes, well, he was almost the #1 when we joined him. I think he was not sitting in #3 or something in Four Corners. And then doing a little bit more homework on him, we come across that he uses this 3-step formula, and inside this 3-step formula is, he showed us how to use the Power Lead system. Now, yes, you can come into the Power Lead system, and I'm going to explain this a little bit later on, because I've got 3 different levels, or I'm coming up in my brain with 3 different levels on how to do this at 3 different levels. Doesn't matter whether you've got not much money. It doesn't matter whether you're working and you don't have much time. It doesn't matter whether you've got lots of money and you want to make more. You can come in at these different levels, and each level you can be successful at, and I can show you a way to do this. I understand how this is done now. Even though we've only been going at this for a short amount of time. January, February, March, April, hitting on nearly 4 months. I'm getting better and better at understanding what we're doing. Now, we are at the level where I have enough content out there now to train people without having to actually be there one-on-one doing this, because, well, the very first person that we signed up in all 3 steps of the system took us 6 hours. And I think it took so long just because we didn't have a mouse, but we were dedicated. We were all dedicated enough to set this thing up and get it going. The 3-step formula consists of 4 corners, Power Lead system, which is our fully automated marketing system. It does all your following up emails. It's a little genius tool that does a lot of the work for you and makes it really easy to understand and learn how to do this marketing online thing. It's still kind of a thing because we're still very new at doing this, and still got lots to learn. But even while we learn it, our list is growing, and we've learned that we're in the lead generation business, and to grow this business, we have to get leads, drive traffic to our links, get leads. Out of those hundreds or thousands of leads, some of them will opt in, and out of those however many are left of those opt-ins, some of them will sign up, and then out of those sign-ups, some of them will go active. Now, it's the ones that go active and the ones that sign up as well, but 2 different levels of communication between them both. If you can learn how to do this, the email marketing side of things, which is my not next challenge, but that's what I'm doing now, is doing the learning how to do daily emails. I can't even come up with something else to write every day, but I know I will. I know I'll get there. But even trying to start off at a follow-up email every week, and then maybe 2 every week, and three a week. I don't know. Just have to play around with it and see how we go. What are we gonna fully cover right now? There's one person here. Who's even here? Or am I watching myself? Okay. Why are we doing this? Well, I don't want to work forever. I don't believe I was put here to work forever. And I'd like to enjoy my life while I still have a life, if that makes sense. I don't want to spend the rest of my life in the workforce trying to get annual leave and pay my taxes every year with bugger all of what I make in the first place. So we started this system because I can see that by putting a little bit of effort and a little bit of commitment into this system every day, we can grow a business that can take us out of the rat race. Now, there's a lot of streams of income inside our three steps. There's a lot of streams of income inside there, and you just have to start it to build it. You just have to, all you have to do is start it. And if you can, doesn't matter which level you come in at, you can make this business grow, and you can make it grow very easy, and you do it in your spare time. It's a business that you can grow in your spare time, and that's what I like about it, is that we can grow it in our spare time and still work our job without it affecting our everyday lives. You know, I mean, I know that I can get the system to the point where it's covering our wages, and then get it to the stage where it can cover our lifestyle. You know, that's what I want to do, and I believe I can do that in the next 12 months. I believe I can get enough leads, to get enough opt-ins, to get enough sign-ups to create an income for us. And I can see how it's done. I can see that it's working already. I can see that to be successful in anything, all you have to do is find the best person at it and follow them. And that's how you create a big team. And that's what Frank's done. That's what our sponsor's done. And we give all our team members the information needed to get your system to the point where, or your business to the point where it's turning its own money, where it's buying its own traffic and growing all by itself. Now, I understand how to do it. I understand and know what it's going to take for us to get to there, and I understand and know how to explain it to other people so that the business doesn't overwhelm you all at once, because it just shouldn't do that. You know, I mean, doesn't matter what level you come in at this, you can grow it. Now, we've got a few uni students. I know a few uni students that are debating whether to try and do this while they do their next 2 or 3 years at uni. And I mean, I told them, you know, you'd be silly not to. After I had a good talk to them, and that they could see the potential of it, and I said, look, don't even sign up yet. Come and see what it's all about. Come and meet the team, because you know there's thousands of other people that can explain, help, teach every single part of this business to you, so that you have no questions and you can answer any question that is asked of you. Now, these are things you just have to learn, because educating yourself is a very big part of a new journey if you do take it. Now, I'm speaking as if I'm talking to people that have never done anything like this before. I don't think anybody that has done anything like this before would follow me in the first place. But if I can help people like that, I'll do that as well. I mean, I know that I've already helped people just with a few little things, just because I can in this business. And that's what it's all about, is just we do become one big team. Nobody's there to steal off you and steal your people. You know, people can come into these groups, see what it's all about, meet people from young to old with all different types of reasons to why we're doing this business. And you can see the proof that we are all, every single one of us, are growing on the hour, every hour of the day. And I've never done anything like that. You know, I mean, I've never made money on the hour, every hour of the day. To me, that would just be a dream. I never came from a life like that. And I think coming from a little bit of a difficult upbringing as well can make you a lot stronger in a business like this as well, because you understand what some things take. Yeah, you understand how to get through hard times. And I'm not saying that this business is going to bring you hard times, but I'm saying that if you understand what it's like to struggle, if you understand what it's like to really have to struggle in life, I think growing this business, for anybody that has been through those types of things, I think growing this business is a very easy thing to do. Now, you're not risking a whole lot of things. You're not risking your life savings. You're not risking your well-being or anything like that to grow this business. You're just risking that little bit of time. And that's about it. I don't know, but like I said, we have 3 different levels you can come in to this business at, and you can grow from all 3. I guarantee it. And I can introduce you to people that have grown from all 3 levels. The first level that I'm going to be doing a video on very soon is, what do I want to call it? The Penniless Plan. Now, the Penniless Plan is for those people that really just don't have much money to start a online business, but they do kind of have the time to learn about it, and maybe they could be possibly interested in it in the back of their brain, but they need to see a little bit more about what it's about to start off with. Now, the Penniless Plan, you can start for $25. $25, and you can get on all 3 of our systems, all 3 steps, and you can start growing. $18 will cover the 4 corners, $18 one time. $7 will cover Lead Lightning. $7 one time will cover your funnel for Lead Lightning that you can advertise through solo ads and build your traffic monsoon to the point where it can help you pay for your gold membership and Power Lead system, your upgrade, and then we go from there. Now, we've got steps to go through, and you just go through them step by step, one by one. Go through these steps, and I will have all this out for people very shortly. The penniless plan is for those people that are, still really skeptic, and they've got no idea what I'm doing, and I don't know, maybe they don't listen very clearly. I don't know. If you want to start an online business, we have a really easy way to do it. Now, if I had guidance to do this 10 years ago, I would have done it. But even this system is only a couple of years old, and it works, and thousands of people can prove it. Thousands of people have changed their lives with this system and are changing their lives with this system. Now, the second plan that I'm working on is for the working person, for the working man or woman. Now this one here, you can actually start at a reasonable, it just means that you can start at a reasonable level, and you can start growing at a moderate rate. Now, the working person plan still consists of you taking 25, 30 bucks a week out of your pocket, out of your paycheck, and putting it towards solo ads to build your list, to build up your opt-ins and build up your signups. Now, we do teach you all of this, and it's actually very simple to understand once you get it, just like riding a bike. And the third part of our third plan that we've got is for people that just got the funds, and that's what I'm going to call it, because these people can start at whatever level they want and have the ability to build their list at a astronomical rate. I don't know, however fast you want, but I mean, 3 different levels, 3 different places to start. And even if you don't got much money, I mean, you can start this business, like I said, for 25 bucks. You can get it going. 75 bucks, and you can actually get your system starting to turn money on the very first day. Now, it is that easy. It is that easy. Now, I'll explain all 3 of these in more details very, very soon. I'll be putting all this information out onto our group page just to cover these 3 plans and help more people. Now, the reason me and Jerry are doing this in the first place is because we just want to get to the stage where we can create enough income to just cover us, to cover our wages and some, to the point where we can just live the laptop lifestyle and just travel around the world and still make our money and still grow our business and just go and see the world. I should already be doing that, but we should already be doing that. Things hold you back in life, and having a job is one of them. This system is to help you get out of that, paycheck lifestyle and into the real lifestyle that you have for yourself inside your imagination, inside your brain. What else? What else was I going to go over? else? See, my mind went all blank. Trying to think of what to say to everybody and nobody. But I mean, I'll have more and more to say in these hangouts. So I know I've got more to say in my brain. I think I've just got so much to say that it's really hard for me to just say it all in one go without tongue twisting my words. If you know me and well, even if you don't, I didn't come from the easiest upbringing. Know a lot of people that came from worse. But like I said at the beginning, to start this business at whatever level you're capable of doing is unreal. It's unreal how fast things will start changing around you. And it just does. Things do start changing and becoming more clear when you know that you have, when you know you can get to a spot, when you know you can get to a certain stage of wealth, and you know it's possible within a certain time frame even. How much effort, how much work would you put into it? How much effort would you put into anything if you knew it could change your life that fast? This can. It really can. And I can see it. We are in the lead generation business now. Building our list is what it's all about. Lead generation business. 3 different businesses. Well, 4 with Udemy if you're going off the solos as well. I just choose to count the 3-step formula. There are a couple of other things that you do kind of need on the side-ish, but they don't hold you back. They won't hold you back. And there's so many different places and ways to build this business that one by one you learn them. You figure, some things you figure out on your own. Some things you come and ask me, or you ask in the group, or whatever it takes to grow your business. I mean, how hard would you work if you knew there was something that can get you or your partner out of the workforce in the next 1 or 2 years? How hard? I know some people in my family that won't even come until I'm telling them face to face, I guess. I don't know. I can feel it changing me. The business in itself, I can feel it changing me. And to feel like I have a purpose is really amazing. To feel like I actually have a purpose and that I've got something to do. Again, I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but yeah, sort of just been floating along for a few years, trying to really figure anything out really, but I found it. And it's only because I opened my eyes to a certain little business. I don't know how else to explain. And I do find it much easier when I'm being asked questions right in front of me. But as my team grows, I'll build my list, and I'll build my viewers. I'll build my viewers on my Hangouts, and I'll get better at knowing what the heck to say in them. I just know to grow this business, all you have to do is a few little things every single day. Few little things. A few minutes a day. And you can grow this business. It's not hard. I tell you what, doing this business, you learn a lot about your own personal development as well. You learn about your own personal development. You learn about people and how the world is different, how it actually is different to the way we grow up thinking the world is. And if you can just step back and visualize again, I guess, I don't know how to explain that. If you can just step back and take a breath, and see that there is something else you can do to make your life better. There is, and I'm not just talking about this business, but I'm just talking in general. You can. I was watching something by Jim Rohn the other day, and it keeps rolling around in my brain. He's like, you can. What's he say? You can always have more than you. You can always have more than you got, because you can always become more than you are. You can always have more than you got, because you can always become more than you are. And so true, that one. You can always have more than you got, because you can always become more than you are. That's the challenge of life. So if you know you can be more than you are, why wouldn't you give it a shot? And then on the other side of the coin, you got to, unless you change how you are, you'll always have what you got. And I really, really, really like that. I thought that was pretty inspiring, those two little things right there. Like I said, I've got a lot more videos coming out soon. I will let everybody know what's going on by getting onto my, like, I'm still learning how to use Aweber as well, and I don't want to confuse people at the moment about what that is if you're not using it, but it's a handy tool, and we're just using it because we can. And I know that I'm going to need it later on anyway when my list gets too big for the Power Lead system. So we're just stepping ahead in that one. So just as I'm getting the hang of the how to do the broadcasts in there, just be patient with me. My information will come a lot more regularly as I learn how to release it from my brain. I think that's all I'm going to go over today. Keep up with us, keep in touch, contact me. I'm here to help you. Let me help you. Let me help you change your life. We'll see you on the next video.